So, last time, our adventuring party, you guys, finished harvesting the bark and the sap from the redwoods at the Redwood Grove, but not without a fight. You uncovered a battlefield. You uncovered and battled the corrupt corpses of the bandits that had been poisoned from drinking water from the stream. Fought and defeated a giant centipede and its swarm of insect friends, and faced one of the grove's guardian spirits, Canaan the Dryad, who claimed to be the king of the forest. In the shadow of the blighted trees, you discovered Armin, the missing elf council member, alive but broken and enslaved by the fear of the dragon wormling called Sunset is Nigh. The creature dwells in the roots of its mother's corpse, deep beneath the grove. And Armin didn't want to let you go down there. It almost came to blows, but you managed to convince him that you were friends, you were here to slay the dragon. And he left to the edge of the grove to let you finish your business of gathering the samples, which Remy did with his cheeky mage hand behind the Dryad's back. And you took the samples back to the Redwood Watch along with Armin. The villagers rejoiced at Armin's return, and Gwenamara welcomed you as guests of honour, and she'll now be able to brew you the antitoxins to stop you from being poisoned from the corruption spreading through the forest and to protect the party. There was a great celebration and also a council meeting where we left last week, where you were about to discuss the upcoming reckoning and the battle with the spawn of Death at Sunset. So as we pick up, we're in the council chambers, and you were filling in the the Elven Council about what had been going on, and we're about to lay out your plans, I believe. So Gwenamara's sat there. So how are we going to proceed?
Well, we're open to suggestions if you think got any ideas, but I think we need to move rather quickly from the sounds of things.
I believe that timing is not on our side. The corruption continues to spread, and we don't want to lose any more allies or friends. It's going to take me at least a day to brew the potions that you need. I could possibly rush it and have them done by the morning, if that's when you were wanting to head out.
I think that might be a good idea.
Can I kind of like try and tap Remy and say, do you kind of like under my breath say, do you think we're ready to fight this thing?
Oh hell no, we're just gonna wing it.
Sweat will drip down my helmet. And that's not an innuendo for anyone who's just listening and not watching. And I would say, oh, good, the old-fashioned way.
I mean, I don't know about you, but this is a first for me.
And as the conversation continues, you're sort of being eyed by the other council members, and the male elf, whose name escapes me, Selnar, looks at you and he doubts. He's like, do you think that you can defeat this dragon?
Well, if it's a wormling, just a baby, I think we've got a decent chance. I mean, I trust these people with my life. I wouldn't have anyone else at my back. But I'm not gonna lie, it's not exactly something you come across every day.
Armin speaks up and he says, you do not know of his cunning and how evil a creature he is. You mustn't fall into his trap and become one of his servants.
He's just a baby, right? He's a little baby.
He's a baby dragon, but he believes himself to be as powerful already as his mother once was, and belief in his own power is quite a dangerous thing. Makes him reckless.
Arrogance.
Yes.
I guess then should we rest now?
Yes, feel free to use these chambers to rest tonight. I believe that Declan gave you a hospitable welcome, but we all know he can be a bit much. So if you choose to, you can go and rest back with Declan, or you can feel free to lay your bedrolls down on the floor in here.
And would you have any supplies, such as health potions, that we might be able to take, and maybe even extra hand or two if you have any soldiers to spare?
Sonny, a local travelling merchant, has been around this evening. He may have a few potions to hand if you wanted me to send him in. You wanted to speak to him.
Is he known to have anything that could help fend off dragons?
So, Sonny carries anything item-wise under 100 gold pieces. They do also have a limited stock of certain items dependent on the day. So you would have to ask them. Would you like me to go and fetch them on my way to go and start brewing the antitoxin for you?
I'll look at the party for confirmation.
Might as well.
Okay, I'll send him
Can't
in.
hurt.
I'll send him in. Armin, I suggest you maybe take your leave as well and get some rest. You look like you've had a hard time. And he just goes, yes. I feel like I haven't slept for weeks. And he just sort of saunters off. Selenar stays where he is. So, you're really going to do this? And he addresses all of you.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
I don't think we have much choice now, and I'll look at Remy.
Yeah, not really.
If you save the grove, you will be forever in our debt, and we'll thank you. I'll take my leave now, and I'll make sure Sonny comes down to see you, and I'll make sure they bring some food as well from the grill.
Thank you.
He shuffles off, and about 2 or 3 minutes later, you hear the shuffling feet of a light moving halfling coming down the steps towards the council chamber. And Sonny is golden haired, with a large smile on the face, a large bag that clinks and clanks as they come down the stairs. They wouldn't pass a stealth check. And they introduce themselves. Hi, I'm Sonny. How can I help? Guanamara said you wanted to see me. I've got some food, and he starts passing out parcels of berries from Fergus's grill.
We are looking for potions that might help us on our quest.
I might have some potions to hand. Let me have a look. And he pulls the bag off and rattling through and taking out all sorts of stuff that you would think is junk, and comes up with 6 vials. So I've got these, and he goes, these are alchemist fire. And for those that don't know, if you take one of these, you can replace one of your attacks and throw the flask of alchemist fire. And then it's like a really, really mini fireball. And these are 50 gold pieces. And then I've got these, and he shows you some red potions that you are all very familiar with as just standard healing potions. And these are 40. But for you, And for bringing Armin home, I will give you a 20% discount on all my prices. So that'd be 40.
It's not bad.
Go on.
I would put the group together and I would be like, what's in the pot? Because to Haku's name, she's got 13 gold, so she isn't rolling in it, let's say.
Well, in the sort of group bag, we've got about 11 gold.
Do we have potions?
We have 2 potions. We do have a bunch of gear we picked up off those shambling fellas.
We could trade.
Perhaps. If no one's interested in keeping it for themselves, we got some crossbows, some those fancy curved swords.
He doesn't look like the type of person that would buy the armor from you. He hasn't got anywhere to store it. He's a wandering trader. And he said, unfortunately, that's not for me. But I do really appreciate you helping the group and bringing Armin home. And as the sort of de facto leader, the vocal one, he looks at Remy. He goes, I may be able to help. Remy, throw me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
To DC 10.
Well, that's going to be fine because I got a nat 20.
25.
So 25.
If you promise that you're gonna help the Grove more, and from the rumor has it that you're gonna go and slay this dragon, I'd be happy to give you these for free for now. Should you give me your business, should we meet again? And he holds out 1 alchemist fire and 2 healing potions.
That would be more than generous. Let me, you know what? I don't want anyone to accuse me of being unfair. For now, I can give you 20 gold, and we'll owe you the rest. That sound okay?
That'd be perfect.
I think Haku would shed a little tear just seeing Remy be so forthcoming with money.
He's not that much of a scumbag.
He's growing.
He doesn't want to feel like he owes too much to this merchant.
As Sonny,
the other side.
As Sonny passes you the potions, then reaches into a pocket and pulls out a really, really sad-looking, empty-looking coin purse and takes the gold and drops it in. And it doesn't sound like it hits very many coins at the bottom of it. And he tucks it back away and he looks really happy. Like, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'll let you rest now. Enjoy the food.
That's emptier than ours.
It is. Business is hard.
Saying something.
Well, maybe if you slay this dragon, it might have some treasure for you. You never know.
Remy's got to die. He's just maxed out his character development in 3 sessions. He's got to die now.
That's it.
Don't give me any ideas. Don't give me any ideas.
This is also taken from the money he stole from you guys, so...
Oh, God.
So as
Remy now has only slightly more than the entire rest of the party.
As Sonny shuffles off back out of the council chambers, up the stairs and out through the front of the tree, you're now left quiet and to your own devices in the council chambers to rest up and prepare yourself for what's ahead tomorrow. Is there anything the party would like to or need to discuss?
Alright, if we're gonna cut and run, this is the last chance. No takers?
We don't do that. We've made a promise. We'll keep it.
I didn't think so.
As soon as
Money sounds good.
Yeah.
I
mean, Declan is the halfling. Is that right?
Sorry?
Declan is the halfling?
Declan was a halfling that you
Yeah.
slept with the first night, yeah.
When we if I walk out into the open and I see him, I'm gonna wave back and then just kind of look at the sky and then just shut down and sleep there instead.
Declan sees you emerge from the council chambers, and since this conversation has been going on, the sort of party that was happening in the village green has quietened down now. It's getting quite late at night, and you just see Declan sat amongst his little mess of a bed with a big mug of hot chocolate, and as he sees you, his head pops up and he's like, and you wave, and he waves back, and then you just go to sleep and he goes, and then takes a big slip.
I hate him. I'll kill him.
Roll initiative. No.
We found
the final dragon.
the PPG of the campaign.
Declan and his hot chocolate. Is there anything else anybody else would like to do before you all rest for the night and recover after getting pounded by the zombies in the clearing? Beetle.
Can I? Yes, thank you. Can I? Is there anyone around, or even the guards, who might have a better armor than me? So anything, and I'm not expecting it. Just I would probably be looking for it, considering how little we have to protect ourselves.
So, there are some guards around. I should really know what type of armor you've got, shouldn't I?
Oh, I don't. It's fine. I'm fully winging it.
Let's have a look.
I've got chainmail, AC 16.
So there are a couple of guards around that are wearing quite impressive looking armor. You could possibly ask them if they'd want to trade, but I don't think they would. And I don't think the party have got enough gold on them right now to purchase it from them.
I'll go up to the guards and I'll say, good night. And then I'll assume that they'll probably walk away from saying that. And but then I'll say, if you're willing to trade with your armor, I will bring back a dragon's skull. Or
Connor's frozen.
Oh.
Your video. Oh, you're back. So, a dragon skull?
Anything you wish from the dragon, I will drag back here. But to do that, I will require your armor.
I haven't got much use for a dragon skull, but if there's anything else there that you could bring back, it could sweeten the deal. But I would also want a hefty amount of gold for my armor. This is fine. This is fine elven-made armor.
Yes, I have heard of those. I'll look over to wherever Remy is, expecting him to take over to make this happen, because I know I'm out of my depth.
Has Remy emerged from the council chambers, or is Remy still downstairs?
Remy's still inside. I'm, as the player, bristling from the knowledge that a dragon skull is worth so much more than this random dude's armor.
Has Beetle gone solo? Has he gone rogue and wandered off?
He's gone rogue.
When he looks out for Remy and he realizes he's not there, in true fashion, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to go, How can I help you? My name's Remy. How about you help my friend by giving him some armor, and in recompense, he will give you the gold he finds, and then I'll be a bit sick.
Roll me a performance or a deception check.
Okay, I mean, they're both 0. Oh, I got a straight 10. Sad times.
So at your sudden change of persona, the guard looks quite perplexed. Are you sure you're going to go and fight a dragon tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I wish you luck. And he walks off.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go look back at Declan, give him one more wave, and then ignore him and go to sleep.
Okay. Haku, Remy, Sorlin, anything that you want to do while you're still in the council chambers before you turn in for the night? Okay, so is it everybody take a long rest if you've not already done it. Recover any hit points that have gone, any spell slots you've used. And as night turns to day, how do your characters sleep? Especially those that are in the council chambers in the presence of the bag of holding.
I think I would be very tired, but I think there'd be a lot on Haku's mind. So I don't think she'd sleep that well, to be honest. And obviously she would have that bag of holding right by her.
Yeah, not a good sleep for Remy either.
Okay. How about you, Sorlin?
Sorlin doesn't really sleep all right at the best of times, but it was even more fitful and like vivid dreams like that night. So he's got a lot on his mind after that, a lot of like reflection and inwards looking to do, I think.
So as a restless night's sleep takes over, you are woken perhaps what feels like a little bit too soon by Gwenamara, who enters the chamber. She's past you, Beetle. You probably would have noticed her because you only sleep for 4 hours. Would you have followed her in, or?
No, I wouldn't have even said hello. I would have just like every lady in every horror trailer where they're always just watching but never moving.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do that to her. She walks past.
Okay. So she comes in and she isn't being quiet. And as she rouses you, she presents these 4 vials of green potion. And she puts them on the table. I'm sorry to wake you, but this is pressing. I do think that you need to get going. These are the antitoxin that I said that I would brew for you. And she goes on to explain that they, while not giving you complete protection from the poison effects, they would make it easier to perhaps stave off its effects. So they would give the drinker advantage on saving throws for against poisoning for 12 hours. And she just leaves them there. And just as the grill, Fergus is there. I've told him that you'll be coming. He's prepared some rations for you to take on the road. And I wish you the best of luck. And once again, thank you for bringing Armin back.
Not a problem. All right.
Who would ask if we could speak to Armin one last time before we go? She would just like to kind of, now that they've had a good night's rest, try and see if there's any sound advice that they can give us.
Certainly. Let me go and see if he's awake, and I'll bring him to you. He was in quite a rough state last night, so. And she goes off, and a few minutes pass. You perhaps start to get the feeling that she isn't coming back, and another few minutes pass, and you hear footsteps. One more slightly fleeter-footed than the other, as Gwenamara descends the steps with a rough-looking Armin in the background. He's got bags under his eyes, and he doesn't look like he has slept very much this evening. Gwenamara says you wanted to ask me some questions.
Sorry to bother you. I just wanted to, before we head out, just ask if there's any more words of advice or anything you might have thought of overnight that could potentially help save the town.
I would just say don't rush in. take it a few steps at a time. Like I said, I don't know the ins and outs of the lair, but it's going to be dark down there. It's going to be full of all manner of hideous creatures, and you may even come across more like me that were enslaved. If they're elves, I beg you do not kill them. Try and snap them out of it like you did me and send them home.
We will certainly try.
Yeah, we'll do our best.
Face him head on, though. He is hard-headed, and that sometimes, I think, may make him stupid, even though he believes he's a powerful beast.
Thank you for the words of wisdom.
It's best to go during daytime as well, because the grove is different these days at night.
We'll set off now.
Thank you once again.
Actually, as a thought, can I just pull Gwen Hamara to the side for a second?
Yes, certainly. How can I help you?
So away from everyone else, I'm just gonna, to Gwen Hamara, say, if we're not back in about a day, get all the alchemist fire you can, all the casters you can, and just throw everything into the crack. Everything.
Okay.
I got no guarantees how well this is gonna go, but give us a day before you do it.
You're...
Light that crack up.
Should I be writing down for everything into the crack, DM?
Yes. That's yes. What
First note.
What minute was that again?
Campaign. Throw everything in big crack.
I worded that a certain way on purpose, and I'm glad it got across.
So Gwen Hamara promises you that should you you not return within 24 hours, they will assault the crack.
Throw as many men into that crack as you can send.
Yes. They will go
Doesn't
balls
matter how
deep.
big they are.
Straight up the dragon's crack.
Yes. And she takes her leave, and as she steps over the threshold, she once again just turns around and just says, "Good luck." Then she's
I think
gone.
we're gonna need it.
I believe
We'll
in you.
be fine.
All right, well, let's go get breakfast before we go on our little death march, hey?
So as you exit the council chambers up into the village green, it's very early, it's very quiet, but the familiar face of Fergus is there, ready for you with some little, like, almost packed lunches ready for you to munch away at on your walk to the grove. He has a somber look on his face this morning as you approach, because he knows the task that's ahead of you. He once again wishes you the greatest of thanks for bringing Armin back, and just passes the food over to you and says, "Good luck. Come back for dinner. It'll be a good one if you beat this thing."
What time is dinner?
Whenever you come back, we will be open.
So we don't have a curfew. We don't have to rush.
I will open.
Because I kind of like my dinner. I'm sorry.
Hey, if you name a time,
Even if it's like 3 a.m. in the morning.
if you kill this dragon, I will wake up.
Just you? Are you a good cook?
Well, this is my grill.
Do you? Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
What do heroes like for dinner?
Vegetarian options.
Salad?
Is that all you can think of when it comes to vegetarian options?
I don't
Them
think.
nut roast?
I don't think they have Quan in God's breath.
Yeah.
um,
Mission is
Cheese
fill
board?
the crack, fill your belly.
cheese board? I'm very bad at this. I was a vegan for 2 years as well, so I should be better at this. I can provide you with anything that you like. Should you put your request in now, I will make sure I have it in hand for when you get back. We do make a good mushroom stew.
Ooh, I turn to the others. I'm like, what do you guys think? Mushroom stew?
Yeah, mushroom stew
Yeah.
sounds good.
Yeah. Well, put us down for 1, 2, 3, 4 mushroom stews, please.
Mushroom stew. Anything else? Any game?
I mean,
Not for the vegetarian, of course.
sure, I like a bit. Whatever you got.
We have some steak. I'll make sure I save you
Perfect.
one. Yeah. Okay. Anything
You
else?
just want to put in.
Pudding. Cheesecake?
Oh, for sure.
There we go. Anything for the Dragon Slayers. And should you not come back, the village will eat well tonight. How about you, sir? And he looks at Beetle.
I would like to not die. Thank you.
Okay. 1 extra steak.
1 order of brown bread, please.
And again, he just looks at you and he says, I hope you make it back for this dinner. It'd be good to see you all again, and we'll have one hell of a celebration.
Let's do it.
I'm going to pull him to the side. I'm going to say, if we're not back within 24 hours, I need you to throw all this food into the crack.
I would not waste such good food on the dragon.
And then I wink at the camera.
Oh dear. Oh dear. That's how this campaign's going, is it?
I couldn't resist. I was thinking of
There'll
that
be-
joke. the whole
There'll be a
time.
goblin NPC named Crack next, won't there?
With 2 A's?
With 2 A's. He has a character sheet.
beginning?
Yeah.
And not where you think they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are you ready to head off to the grove?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So as you head to the Redwood Watch, you haven't got quite the party waving you off today as you had that welcomed you back. Everyone's still in bed. Everybody celebrated quite late into the night last night, celebrating Armin's return. The forest's quiet. It's sort of the sun has risen, but not quite high enough for it to be like a bright light coming in. There's still dew on all the grass and all the leaves. If you weren't walking towards perhaps certain death, it would be quite pretty and serene. The forest is silent. There aren't even any birds. It's almost as if the forest knows that you're marching towards this dragon fight. What are your thoughts as you trudge through the hour-long walk to the grove? Start with you, Remy. What's going through his head?
Remy is trying to work off the dire feeling that this is his last day.
Okay.
He's trying to think to himself, we beat up zombies. He said it's only a baby dragon. We got this. We can do this. He's trying to work himself up.
And is this in his head, or are you saying this out loud as you walk?
It's in his head.
Okay.
He's trying to keep it on the surface. He's trying to keep things together as much as possible.
And Sorlin, how about you?
I'm just wondering whether the Dryad's gonna be there and just cause more issues for us. You know, be more sassy. Just maybe offer a commentary on what we're doing. I'm just thinking about the Dryad right now.
Okay. Haku?
I think she would just be kind of worried that everyone's packed all the weapons that they need and is kind of just checking everything over, you know, keeping a little bit further back than everyone else just to make sure no one's falling behind and, yeah, just trying to keep everyone high moraled as well.
Beetle, what's going through your mind?
I'll kind of look at everyone, assuming that I can see that they're all a bit nervous, stressed out. And I kind of take a couple of steps forward and step on a little rock and look back at them. And in the most possibly Beetle humane way, I will say, I once read a story and it ended with, as long as we come back together, we will be fine. and I'll look around and I'll say, I hope that we're that party.
Oh, Beetle.
You know, buddy, that was actually a pretty good pep talk.
And with that pep talk, you finally arrive at the grove. The familiar grove that you were at yesterday. Armin wouldn't be there, and neither would Fletcher, but you guys would. The grove is quiet. The corpses of the zombies that were slain last time you were here still lie there rotting. The mud mephits that you didn't notice, but they're sort of sat on the top of the mud today, almost as if they were trying to catch the first rays of the morning sunlight and warm up. There are no giant centipedes, there are no swarms of insects, there are no poisonous snakes, or venomous snakes, I should say. But as you... There is a venomous snake, he's there. Let's take him off the map. As you progress towards the crack, you do see, sat high up in his tree, a familiar face.
Not this guy.
Forest Daddy.
The Forest Daddy, Kanan.
Remember, everyone, best behavior.
As you progress past his tree, Kanan just sits there. He's as if he's just been sat staring into the tree canopy without a care in the world, even though there's a dragon not 50 feet below his arse. He goes, "Not back to bother my trees, are you?"
No, we're hoping to get rid of your problem today. We're heading down into the dragon's lair.
As you say that, he looks at you and he goes, "Well, this should be interesting."
Well, wish us luck.
The last 4 poor souls I saw down there never came out again.
There was others who went in?
Well, you took the one with the dog, but there were 4 others. Elves.
Were they together or individual?
They arrived in dribs and drabs, and
Okay,
each
so
one
yeah.
each one was taken down and never returned.
How long have you been in this forest, Dryad?
As long as I can remember. I am.
Before the dragon?
Oh, I was here when the trees were sprouting.
How did it escape your view, your gaze, and able to create a home below you?
I did not interfere with the natural order of things.
Can I roll insight on him?
Yeah.
I've got a +3, but do you want me to roll it with disadvantage because I'm wearing a helmet?
No, it's fine.
Okay. 16?
So for 16, you look up at Kanan and he's being truthful in that he doesn't interfere with things, but you get the feeling that he's not as brave as he acts, and he wouldn't confront a dragon, and that is why he has just left it be. You get that he doesn't like it being there, and he's not happy about it being there, but he isn't an almighty powerful creature, and there isn't really much he could do about it.
Yeah, I was trying to... He's not... In his conversations with me, he's not acting like other people, so I was trying to understand him a bit better.
Yeah. He's just very much concerned about himself and his supposed station in the forest. And it's almost as if he has an air of anyone coming into the grove is going to take away his position. That's how he acts. as you look at him, he does sort of see that you're looking in his direction, but obviously he's not making eye contact, as you can't really see in. But he just goes, "Are you okay, friend?"
To me,
Yes.
yes, you were very different to everyone else I've met.
Oh, I pride myself on that.
Yes, pride. Remy told me about that.
You will have much if you defeat the dragon.
I'll just look at everyone else. Like, does anyone want to take over with this conversation? I'm not interested anymore.
Oh, good luck in the crack. I'm guessing that's what we're referring to as now. It's just the crack.
I'm not buying. I refuse.
Do you want to head
Into it.
in?
Let's enter the crack.
Before we enter the crack, should we sip on our antitoxins, or are we just going to wait until...
I think that might be a good idea. I think if we're in there for longer than, 12 hours, we probably got other things to worry about.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. In true anime fashion, I was born on a mountain, so I can't be poisoned. But because that's completely in my head, I'm going to take the potion.
Sorry, I'm just setting the map up. Players. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so as you are you taking your potions?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so oh shit. As you take your potions, I didn't give you an item for them, but basically if you get poisoned, you have advantage on the saving throw. And advantage on the saving throw to end it as well.
Cool.
As you enter the crack, you notice an entrance. It's probably 20 feet wide, and it's a descending slope of maybe 50 feet. You guys have all got dark vision. Who's got the longest sight? Sorlin, have you got dark vision?
I'm not sure actually. I don't think I do.
Oh, we may need a torch.
Oh wait, yeah, I can see normally in dim light and darkness within 120 feet of myself.
120 feet. Wow. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's fine.
I have 60
Warlock.
foot.
60
You'll
foot.
have the best vision, I imagine. Yeah, I've got 60 foot as well.
Okay, well, I'm gonna uncover this bit first.
I will say when we go in, even though I know everyone can see,
I'm
just very robotically, it appears this dragon's crack is descending.
So,
Butterwing.
as you walk in, you're walking down this descending slope into the chambers below. The ceilings are around 40 feet high. It's dark. So if, like I said, if you haven't got dark vision, you will need a torch, but I think you've all got dark vision. And the tunnel leading down, it's leading down to a dank cavern. It's dingy, it's moist. And there's dirt on the ground and twisting roots in the walls, and there are enormous claw marks everywhere. Some very old, and then some smaller ones that are quite new. How do you proceed?
With caution.
That would be advisable.
Beetle, Zarlin, you want to sort of take the front?
I'll I'll look at Sorlin and look at Remy and then look back at Sorlin and just kind of be like, and I'll walk forward like, of course, it's always us.
I'll sort of be like, this guy, and then sort of like join you.
So as you
What? I'm small and squishy. It's a compliment.
as you proceed, you see to the be right, so to the right hand side of the cave. Would it be? Yeah, you're right if you're heading down a small area that looks as if there are sleeping mats and bags. Do you investigate further?
Yeah, I'll stand and just kind of stare at them for a moment and turn back to the party and say this is a little odd.
So as you approach the area, Beetle, you're in the lead, aren't you?
Yeah, if that's right, I'll investigate. Having said that, kind of pick up the
Well, as you reach
sheet.
down to pick up one of these bedrolls, what's your armor class?
24.
24? Nah,
16.
16. So you don't feel a thud, but you feel something graze across the top of your helmet as you reach down, and as you look up, there are 4 elves that look ready to start attacking.
Okay.
They're in disheveled clothes, and they have like almost an anguished and tormented look on their face. The closest one looks and says, "Leave now!"
I'll say, stop, you are being rescued.
Rescued? There is no rescue.
There is just up that way up there.
Yeah, we y'all know Armin?
Yes, I know Armin.
We rescued him. He's up top.
The dragon. He's all powerful. And he told me that if I leave or I let anyone in here, that the ghost of my mother will come back and murder all of us. She died here.
Well, we're already in here, and Armin already left. Has your mother come back?
No, but he didn't say that about Armin. It's my mother.
Yeah, but you said if anyone left, right? Anyone? Or just yourself?
Us, and gestures to the 3 others behind them.
Okay.
Are you all related?
Yes. These are my brothers and sisters.
Okay, well, it's a pleasure to meet you, but we already came in. Is she back? I don't see her.
Who, Remy, are you leading this conversation?
Yeah, I think so.
If you're trying to persuade them to stop, I need a DC 14 persuasion check.
That is what I am doing, so I will give you a persuasion check. That's a 21.
21. So it would help if on the map I uncovered the elves. With a 21, you definitely you definitely pass. And it's as if your words have sort of rooted their way under almost the charmed effect that these elves have from the dragon. And it's almost as if the anguished look on these elves' faces within a matter of like is wiped off, and they come around as if they've not seen people for forever. This shocked face, the front one, Darren, looks at him and says, "What were you saying? Where am I?"
Okay, you're seem a bit more with it now. I'm Remy. It's a pleasure to meet you and your brothers and sisters. We're in a sort of dangerous place. We're in the dragon's lair right now.
What? We came to the grove. The last thing I remember was we came to the grove.
Well, the grove's been infected by a dragon's presence. You got... I don't know why you came down into the crack. The crack can be enticing, but...
We didn't come into the crack.
I'm afraid
this is going downhill very quickly. I'm
afraid you slipped into the crack.
We came to sit at the hill and remember our mother.
Well, unfortunately, the dragon must have drawn you in with some kind of charm.
Where's the dragon? Where's the dragon now?
It's further down. Just
the slope.
Concept of it's further down the slope. I was thinking if I'd have a concept of north and everything in here, but that's a better description. It's just down the slope. We think. But y'all should probably head up the slope and go back to the watch.
Why are you here?
We're gonna take care of the dragon.
Are you mad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't just want to run and leave you. I did have, and I always carry odds and ends. I'm somewhat of a chemist. In my bag down here, there is there'll be if the dragon hasn't taken it, there should be some bits, maybe some acid, that you may be able to use against the dragon.
That would be mighty helpful.
He just roots around at his feet for this scrappy-looking bag and pulls out one vial of acid and hands it to you, Remy. Did you rescue Armin? He was here with us.
We did. He's back at the watch.
I remember him. He didn't come with us, but he was there. Right. And this elf is like almost in a state of shock because they have been here for a lot longer than they intended to be here for. Can we go?
Yeah, absolutely.
And he won't kill.
If you're ain't fighters, you should definitely leave.
He won't kill the rest of the elves, and my mother won't kill me.
No. Listen. A dragon like this, I really doubt they can bring back the dead in any particular way.
He says that he is the strongest dragon there is.
Yeah, he's bullshitting. Trust me, I know when someone's bullshitting. He's bullshitting you.
Darren turns around and looks at Raina, Jaris, and Loren and says, "Come, brothers and sisters. Let us leave these heroes to slay the dragon."
You should go now. They're having lots of parties that elves like.
Parties?
If you ever in promise, we're available for hire.
They scarper and they look back and they go, "Okay." Yeah.
As they pass, Haku would have kind of handed them a rations each as well, just so they've got a day's food in them.
Thank you. Thank you. It means the world to us that you've saved us. Is there anything else you want to do in this cove, or do you want to proceed?
Yeah, I'll investigate the sheets and stuff as
Oh, yeah, I'm
planned.
gonna pick through all that shit.
See if there's any more surprise elves.
So, there's no more creatures. There are 3 more bedrolls and a couple more scraps of bags that look like they've been ripped up a little bit. It all just stinks like the mud up in the grove. Not nice.
No.
Nothing of much use. No insects.
Nothing smells nice in this crack.
No notes.
It's a smelly crack.
Smelly crap.
Oh, crack.
Okay, well.
I'm sorry, Johnny. I
realised
ruined your campaign.
Oh, it's fine. I love the crack.
He has no content for the next month. It's just the same thing repeated.
Oh, it'll be fine. Alex is going all over the internet talking about crack.
Not for the first time.
Ooh.
I will proceed as expected, and I'm just gonna walk forward.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go further into the crack.
So as you proceed into the crack, I should probably get the notes up. You come to an open area. The cave's still about 40 foot high. There is a dark, just like almost silhouette, cloaked in like a awful yellow, greeny yellow smoke almost, of a dragon skeleton directly in front of you. To the left, there is an opening into a room, and there is a faint glowing light coming from that room.
I'm just gonna stand and stare at the dragon and kind of have like my Silent Hill sword ready, just staring at it, a bit surprised that this thing somehow died.
And you notice no movement initially from where you are. This is a huge dragon corpse. But yeah, it's unmoving in the smoke.
This will be the mother.
This is the skeleton of Death at Sunset.
Well, at least we know that she's still dead.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah, you're right.
As you stand, you hear almost a rustling from here. Movement. Not an overly familiar sound.
Okay.
But no noise from the rest of the cave as it stands.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go forward.
Okay. In this area, as you walk in, roots and earth form a ceiling in this large chamber, and before you there's a wide, shallow pit, about 3 feet deep, and within the pit, hissing and slithering, are several snakes. There are giant snakes, constrictor snakes, and venomous snakes. The snakes don't seem like they will leave the pit on their own, or they can't leave the pit on their own, but the terrain here on the edge of the pit is very steep, and players moving around it may need to just be careful because it slopes sharply down. On the other side of the pit, you notice another opening, and that's where the faint, dimly lit, glowing light is coming from.
Can I jump to the other side where the glow is coming from?
But yeah, you can walk around. You can walk around. There's room to
Okay.
walk around.
Yeah, I'll walk around to this room and once again just kind of stare a bit like a sentry bot, just kind of looking at what's in.
As you enter this room, it's a strangely furnished living quarters. There's a bed, a chair, a table, none of which match. They look as if they've been brought in from elsewhere. Is everybody else joining you, or are you going solo?
I'll join.
Okay. Haku, are you joining?
Haku's staying at that back wall, and she's kind of got her short bow ready to go, and she's kind of in between where everyone's going and the corpse of the dragon. So she's kind of
Okay.
Not taking our eyes off either.
As you enter this room, Beetle, Sorrelin, Remy, are you staying just outside?
Oh, Remy's not going near that pit. He's gonna be peeking around, but he's staying away from the pit.
From this pit, as the Sorrelin and Beetle pass, you just hear this, just the sound of snakes slithering and snapping at each other and hissing. But as you enter this room, this strangely furnished room, sitting in the chair before you, stroking a coiled snake in her lap, is a rather strange-looking creature. It's a woman with the body of a woman and the head of a snake. And she sits there. And she's indifferent towards you and asks, "Why are you here?"